Not specifically, but voters in the city of Milwaukee who are, of course, very excited to have this debate happening right in their backyard. Now, as you and Charles know, from right inside this building on the campus of UWM, Scott Walker and Tony Evers will have the chance to talk from their podiums directly to the small sliver of voters who still haven't made up their minds. Political scientist and former Democrat state lawmaker Mordecai Lee says that's just 4% of voters. Some always go to the polls in presidential years, but sit out the midterms.
For the debate tonight, the question is, will it mobilize those presidential voters?
He says other undecideds are suburban conservative women who've previously voted for Walker, but don't support President Donald Trump. An important group because Lee thinks Republicans need big numbers in Waukesha County to hold the governor's office.
We always think of Waukesha County as the place where Republicans run up the totals.
Walker racked up a roughly 82,000 vote margin there in 2010. It was almost 93,000 votes in 2014. The last time a Democrat won the governor's race, the Republican advantage in Waukesha County was just 51,000 votes. Democrats typically do well in Milwaukee County, but Lee says to win, Evers will also need a big margin in Dane County, even more than the 81,000 and 102,000 vote advantages that his party scored there in the last two midterms.
That's where Democrats can run up the total beyond where they usually are.
Voters look forward to watching the candidates square off one last time before the election.
I'll probably watch some of it. Yeah. It's of interest to me.
Do you think it's a good opportunity for Southeast Wisconsin to have them here for this debate? I mean, they're only doing two debates.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, we stood outside the Zeidler building today downtown as early voters filed in and cast their ballots. The two issues that we heard from most of them were driving them to the polls this election season: quality of health care and education. Charles and Shannon.